This week in Jamaica Now, JTA and the Education Minister Ronald Thwaites at odds over proposed changes to leave entitlements for teachers. The JTA withdraws from monthly meetings to register its objection. Chancellor of the University College of the Caribbean threatens legal action against Caymanian newspaper. JCF loses 3 more members, and Cuban light bulb trial to finally resume. The details of these and other stories coming up after the break.
Hey you style junkies, I'm back with another week of the latest hot topics on the social circuit.
Yo, what's up? This is your girl iCandy and you're watching Lifestyle Today. Life in style is lifestyle. Yeah.
I'm Heather Cummings and this is Jamaica Now. The Jamaica Teachers Association, JTA, and the Ministry of Education are on a collision course as both sides are at odds over proposed changes to leave entitlements for teachers. Education Minister Ronald Thwaites announced that study leave would be suspended and would only be allowed under certain circumstances. Mr. Thwaites also said changes are to be made to vacation and sick leave benefits in the education sector. He said the current system is costing the government billions and is no longer sustainable. The JTA fired back, accusing the Education Minister of being unfair. The association subsequently voted to suspend monthly meetings with the Education Ministry to register its objection to the changes. The JTA argues that the Education Minister's pronouncements have serious implications for the wage agreement signed with the government. The Ministry of Education is yet to decide if it will intervene in the controversy at Glenmuir High School, in which an academically advanced student is facing being barred from graduating because of a school policy. Many were left shocked following a Gleaner report which highlighted Leanne Lewis might be left out of next year's graduating class because the school's policy requires students to sit and pass mathematics and English in 5th form to qualify to graduate. Lewis, who is in 4th form, passed English language at the Caribbean Secondary Education Certificate CSEC level with a grade 1 at age 12 and later passed mathematics with a grade 3. She has a total of 7 CSEC subjects. However, the school's administrators maintain that Lewis must observe the graduation policy. Dr. Herbert Thompson, the Chancellor of the University College of the Caribbean, UCC, has threatened the Cayman News Service with illegal action and has accused the media entity of political bias. The newspaper recently published an article which said the Caymanian authorities are investigating the transfer of $1 million made allegedly to the UCC by former Premier Makiva Bush. The article alleged that the money was paid in relation to an honorary doctorate that Mr. Bush was scheduled to receive from the institution when he addressed graduates at UCC's commencement ceremony earlier this year. The university released a statement saying its foundation, based in the United States, had received the financial contribution from the office of Mr. Bush for the establishment of a scholarship fund. But the UCC says it returned the money after subsequent developments. Mr. Bush is reported as denying any knowledge of the contribution. The former Caymanian premier was arrested last December following investigations by the Financial Crime Unit of the Royal Cayman Islands Police. He was formally charged with corruption in March. Several public sector workers are under investigation for declaring assets which the Commission for the Prevention of Corruption believes are not supported by their income. Some are also being investigated for making false statements in their statutory declarations in order to hide assets. A senior official at the Commission, who spoke on condition of anonymity, said several files have already been sent to the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions for a ruling. Under the Corruption Prevention Act, civil servants are required to make annual declarations of their assets and business interests. Those who fail to provide a satisfactory explanation about the source of their assets or who knowingly make false declarations can be prosecuted for illicit enrichment. The Jamaica Constabulary Force has lost 3 more of its members. Detective Sergeant Ludlow Mowat and Constable Davian Williams died of natural causes hours apart. Mowat died shortly after 3 o'clock last Saturday at the Spanish Town Hospital in St. Catherine. Sergeant Mowat, who was attached to the St. Catherine South Division, had served 32 years in the force. Meanwhile, Constable Williams died on Sunday morning shortly after collapsing during a football game in Lucy. Constable Williams, who was attached to the Lucy Police Station in Hanover, joined the JCF 18 months ago. And a day later, Constable Ricardo McKay died at hospital from a gunshot wound to his leg. While not giving details of the incident, the police released a statement saying Constable McKay's death was accidental. Our news centre understands that the policeman was getting out of his car when his firearm, which was in his waist, went off, shooting him in the leg. The long-delayed Cuban light bulb trial is scheduled to resume in the Corporate Area Resident Magistrates Court on September 3. The trial is expected to last for 5 weeks. The date was set when Junior Energy Minister Kern Spencer and his co-accused, Colleen Wright, appeared in court last week. The trial has been stalled for more than a year because of 3 legal wranglings between the presiding magistrate Judith Pusey and Director of Public Prosecutions Paula Llewellyn. Spencer and Wright, who are facing multiple corruption and money laundering charges arising from the implementation of the Cuban light bulb project, have been before the court since 2008. And that's it for this edition of Jamaica Now, your weekly review of the big news stories. Send us your comments at onlinefeedback@gleanerjm.com. You may tune into Power 106 FM for regular updates. Follow us on Twitter @Jamaica Gleaner and on Facebook @Gleaner Jamaica. I'm Heather Cummings, and as we go, we bring you images from the tornado which devastated sections of Oklahoma in the United States.